Hello, everybody, and here we are live with Mad Specials. We're doing the St. Paddy's Day specialized print with our host, Milos. Hello, Milos. Are you there?
Hi, and welcome to Mad Specials once again. Kind of miss you guys. Today we're doing a special print with double high density. Uh, what kind of ink we're going to use, I do not know yet. But yeah, as always, we'll do
Nice
something.
planning.
I'm
Let's
sure. Nice to see you again,
welcome.
Milo.
Let's welcome Phil too. Phil's online.
It's been a while since we've done this.
Yes. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
excited.
So I got
Glad
four
to see you
screens.
busy.
I got a high density white buff kind of ink. I think I'm going to use for this one. We got a 27 screen, also high build. Uh, we're going to use like a glitter green, glow in the dark thing in here. I don't know yet how it's going to turn out, but I thought it was a nice idea to try this.
Nice.
Then we got like the black light thing. I love black light, so this is the background. And then we have the black. So let's
That's
install the
cool.
thing and yeah, get working and ask questions in between if you have them. I could
All
answer
right.
them later. I could answer them now. It depends if I can hear whatever you guys are saying.
Okay, we'll cut in. We're gonna turn our cameras off, and so we can see more of you. But you can still hear us.
Yeah, that's nice. I can still hear you.
He's in the
Hey,
zone now.
It's Luna Clear, of course. Install it.
I've got a question for you, Milosh.
Okay.
Have you ever considered setting the job up before we actually start?
Yeah, you should, but you know, it's all exciting, you know.
yeah.
But
Yeah, I've got that.
you guys can see what actually I'm doing.
No, we like to see the talent. We like to see the skill. Not
Hey,
one
can we
you
have a
made earlier.
can we have a
So
close
this
up
is
of that high density screen? Do you have a close up of that stencil of the high density screen? That's pretty nice.
Yeah, get it on an angle.
You see how glossy that is? That's how your emulsion should look like, guys. If you're looking to do this kind of printing, um, that's what it should look like after you expose your screen, nice and smooth.
so the first screen for the Luna Clear, it's a 61 mesh European. Second screen, it's going to be black. I'm going to use a little bit of cork base in it, just to make sure that it's not going to be shiny.
Ah, cool. Good idea.
I'm full of good ideas. They don't always work, but yeah. So here we have the white puff screen.
Welcome people in. People are coming to watch us. We got Rob Coleman, we got Hurley Mold, we got Dan Campbell, of course, Dan Solomon.
Hi,
Dan
Dan.
Campbell. Dan Campbell has a question. He goes, "How should you best prepare a reflective ink screen for a manual press? Low
Reflective
quantity,
ink?
yeah. Says low quantity on safety green construction jackets, and how should I print it? Low
You
quantity.
may.
He only has a few safety green construction jackets he's got to print, and he is needing reflective ink.
Yeah,
Where
well,
Reflective ink.
there's a
that
couple of
may
ways.
be an issue on the material. That may be an issue on depending on what material, because a reflective ink, the base has to sink into the material a little bit, just enough so the top of the little beads are exposed. So if you've got a non-absorbent safety jacket, it's not going to reflect too well.
I would say the only way to get a good reflective would be with the water-based clear reflective, put it on top of something else you've printed.
Yeah,
It does pretty good.
Print it once. Always print it once, because if
Yeah.
you double hit it, the reflective will not work as well if you just hit it once. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes, because if you put too much base down, again, the trick is it won't work if the top of the beads are not poking through the layer of the base. So, yeah, if multi-hitting it, thinking it'll reflect more, actually the reverse will happen.
Right. Let's move it in.
Say hello to Mark Celadonic. He's on watching too.
I
Here
have
we
black
go.
cork base here. I had like 50% of cork base in it, some black, and like 5% of pigment to make sure that it stays black.
Okay.
If you just put black in it, it's gonna be gray when it puffs. So this goes in here, I think. Yes,
Let's
it's
hope
good
so.
for you.
What mesh count was that European again, Milos, for the high build?
For the high build, it's 43, and the second one is 27.
Right, so that's 90.
Okay.
What's that? 110 for
Just
US?
110 for the 60. Yeah.
I could thin this, but because of the color of my shirt, it's gonna give it a kind of a wet look. This is for Yale Guinness Harp. Sorry guys, I stole this from your fucking internet. Sorry for my language. And it's a logo of Guinness. I like it.
Well, Mark's invited you to Texas to GSG. That could be a good gig.
Well, I'd like to see you two in the same room.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
It's really fun.
Dan Solomon's got a great question for you. It's really screen printed related. He wants to know why you don't fish more.
I ain't got time. I have
Yeah,
to fish.
Dan will say his answer to that is you need to make time to fish.
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
For sure. Okay, for the next color, we're doing a white puff print.
White puff.
White puff. And it's about like 50% of something. It's built like blue puff.
I missed that. 50% puff and white?
New base.
Oh,
If you
okay.
want to like to have it stable, put some stretch additive into it. It'll make the wash go way longer. It won't crack as much.
Oh, that's a good tip. I'm going to have to try that. So you put some stretch base into the puff so the puff won't crack when it's... Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's kind of like making it a blister base. If you put like a lot of stretch in it, it will get to a blister base. Then if you have the heat right, It'll be perfect. It'll puff, and the texture will be great. So it's like about 50% of puff base I'm adding. I really
I
hope
would,
this is gonna work.
I
well,
hope so too.
my advice to the folks at home would be, weigh and record. Milos kind of has his own.
For sure. Always. It's nice
I
to
mean,
have when you have a rerun that you kind of know
yeah.
what you did.
Well, I
Oh,
mean, your Mad Specials is an exception because it's all about handcrafted. So it's never going to be the same twice with a Mad Specials print, which is kind of unique.
Actually, I think he's got a scale implanted in his left arm. He knows exactly how much he's putting in there.
That would be nice.
Oh, that's going to look beautiful. Look at that.
I'm intrigued how this multi-high build is going to work out.
For
Or
the
not.
last game, we're doing something experimental.
Always.
Really? That's odd.
Yes. So I got this high density clear 2.
Uh-huh.
Someone's on the phone.
Sorry. No stop for the wicked.
So don't
Note
be
to self.
afraid because it kind of looked like chewing gum, but you gotta mix it and it will get softer. As with any ink.
Yeah, that's a HD Clear is used for a lot of things as a gel. You can put a little pigment in it, create like a really nice shiny surface. It's great for like at the end of the oven, you can stick foil on it while it's still hot. That's one of the more popular specialties.
So we got like
And now it's an
this.
ASI product. Yeah, actually we go into the ASI brand.
Now we're gonna add some
Luna?
phosphorus green.
Oh, phosphorescent.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
gotcha. Yeah.
About half the weight of the high density clear.
Okay.
Of course, you could weigh it, but yeah,
You should wait.
Hey, what? Hey, isn't there a scale right there? I could see it.
That's for sure. He
it's all
doesn't
for
want to get
show.
it
It doesn't
dirty.
work. No, it's working. It's working. Now I want a little bit of shimmer because I'm using kind of coarse green. I will put epic liquid silver, but I don't want it to shimmer too much.
Right. You don't want to
So
blot
it's
the.
just adding like, oh no, this is liquid silver. We don't need this.
Hurley Moles asked a question. Used HD Clear last night for the first time, and it was a thick ink. It typically is before you stir it and apply some shear. When shear's applied, it will thin out a little bit, not too much because you still want it to give you the high density look. But yeah, when you first open it up, it's pretty thick.
I think you'll see Milos. He's probably going to flood it pretty hard and then print with less pressure, but just enough for it to clear and probably do a double stroke. Well, that looks cool. That is an interesting mix right there.
Did anyone write down what it was?
I really do not know if it's gonna work, but it will be
We'll find out.
interesting. Nevertheless, now we got this, and it's all nice. But when I print it, won't look really nice. So I'm adding just a little bit of Epic Rio.
This is good. Oh, of course.
Greens.
Yeah.
Now this ink is kind of transparent. So that will do.
Yeah, and the Rio inks are semi-opaque to transparent for a reason, because it's a mixing system. And if they were opaque, you would not get the bright, vibrant, accurate colours.
So you
That's
almost
pretty-
look, you're creating a pearl tone almost. Looks
Yeah.
great.
You should try and make a career out of this, Milos.
Yeah, I should, man. Well, let's see what happens now. Get some squeegees.
Oh, you've got some, right?
Well, I still have to see.
Don't tell me you got to go clean squeegees now. Yeah?
Well, let's see how this is going to turn out. This is fun. That's what secret is all about, having fun.
There you go. Yeah, well, you certainly enjoy what you do, that's for sure.
You look a little bit like a bartender at the on cocktail, right? Flipping his
Don't
bottles
encourage
around like Tom Cruise.
Almost. Okay. I kind of look like him.
Yeah,
People
yeah,
say me all the time.
Here's another tip for the folks at home. I'd pre-warm my palettes.
Oh, yeah.
But with
We are ready to see this, man.
yeah, you just got to figure out what sequence to print it in.
There we go.
Ah, you were tuned in for something.
All right. Hard flood to medium hard strokes. Oh, cool. Don't hit the cameraman in the head. A flash.
I'm really glad I pre-read these fellas. This is going to be a little bit sticky, so make sure that when you print it, your palettes are not going to be too hot. You see, it's
Okay.
kind of like a wet look now. And it's dry, of course. Here we got the short-based black. Let's take
I
off
will
the
actually I would just like to say thank you for doing this, Milos. And I mean, jokes aside, I know you've broke down an 8-color production job to accommodate us today. So thank you very much for that.
Yeah. But what?
I said that thank you for breaking down that 8-color production job you were running.
That's
to
no
fit this
problem,
in.
man. There's always tomorrow. We don't have weekend. We would. Now, here we have the blacks.
Beautiful. Looking good.
Really curious how this is going to be working out. So there's the black. It's just a little bit raised, not too much.
Okay.
Nice.
This is going to be fun.
It's going to be, this is what makes it all come together here when it goes through the mesh. So, I mean, through the oven. Oh,
That's good. Did you leave the film on?
I think he's printing it so light it doesn't want to go through. Though.
I was going to mention what Mark has picked up on before, but I thought enough criticism from me for one session.
It's called confidence, man. Confidence. Plus, he's using ink that doesn't really flow anywhere, does he?
I'm gonna use this fluff ink twice. Not dry yet. Maybe I should have heated up those pellets.
Really?
Oh, we're going big time here now.
All good?
Well, good.
You tell everybody you can buy most of these inks through Avient. That was our commercial. Avient Specialty Inks.
Not that best. Well, that kind of puff's nice.
Yeah.
Stick it back to the pallet. Don't worry. Now.
Go for it.
Just a little
Probably
bit
adjusting it because you got a different height now.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah. So just because it lines up with the original piece of art doesn't mean it's going to line up onto a high density or a puff. You got to make sure that you're zeroing in on that new off contact.
Now we're gonna have to hit this twice, but I'm already liking it.
Yeah, that's looking good.
That's pretty cool. Considering this morning there wasn't even any artwork.
Yeah, well, you know me, huh?
Mad Specials Live.
I love
That's
it.
cool. That is cool. Let's see what happens in the oven now.
Whilst that's going through the oven, have you got anything else around the place to show us?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
I had some nice work I did lately. A couple of 8 colors of print. This is one of them. Yes.
Nice.
You see?
Nice.
It's Epic Rio. 8 colors.
It's like a tattoo.
Yeah, exactly.
We have this.
Oh,
Nice
nice.
and bright.
Also, Epic Rio, 8 colors.
That's the 8 color Rio job, yeah?
Yeah. This is also the 8 color Rio job. Printers for Amsterdam. It's a Dutch jeans brand.
Cool.
Very nice jeans, by the way. Too bad they're stopping.
You did remember to turn that Cura off.
Well, that just pops. That's amazing. Yeah, Hurley, that's what you have to do when you have a puff. Look at that.
I've got to take my hat off to you, Milos. That's pretty cool from concept to print in the space of a day. We must learn to trust you more.
Well, Milos, we really thank you for this, for your time. This is another great print, obviously. Oh, we got one more thing to look at, huh?
I had the Lunar Clear.
Oh, wrong one.
Too dark in there. Oh, that looks cool.
Whoa. Yeah, you nailed it again.
Yeah. You almost made me mad on this one. It looks great. Fantastic.
That's cool.
It's
Well,
math
there you
tested.
go. Don't be afraid to use the multiple effects on your print, and sometimes mix them together. They work fine. That is. Of course, here, no one can say it better than this. Sweet. Thanks, Dan.
There you go.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you, Milos, again. Well, obviously, we'll do this again sometime, but thank you for helping us celebrate St. Paddy's
No
Day.
problem.
And have a good, nice, long weekend of work since we.
Yeah, we've broken up your 8-color job.
Well, yeah.
All right.
It's right. It was great. Thank you guys for having me once again.
Yeah.
And yeah, until next time for more exciting screen printing adventures.
Yeah. And of course, you're going to
Cheers,
post this. You're going to post this soon, aren't you? You're going to post this picture.
Yeah, I will make some nice close-up pictures and post them on Matt Specials on Instagram.
All right. Perfect. Thank you. Thank you, Milos.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you, Phil. We'll see you guys.
Okay, Ray.
Okay.
Take care.
Bye. And